best. Best is an understatement. I just bust. Bubbles pop from the dragon's mouth because my talk was a bee's knees. With the wax, the whole ball if you want, and then whole bark numb, cause then the crystal ball would glow. Uncloth would have cloth on dog, and then y'all saw the claws come out of the paws. The paws was a couple lines perpendicular right, like we're playing Pong all night, and then you could have paddled yourself, like you did something wrong. Raw goes the paw, where I depart with song, because then in the glow with claws I'll be barking the ball, but the Easter basket was already lit. He's on the trawl. He's on the sniff of where you went, because then I could get bloodhound with this, and I ain't a hound, but you could throw me in the pound if you wish. Pound me out like dough, and then y'all could get a pot of gold that weighed a pound or so. And then you got a pebble, dog, that started to glow, start to manifest something else. It was a picture show. Manic depressive with this, yo, I just compress what I sense, make it little, make it more sense, to make it more clear, hang on it, so you could just hang on to inch of the yardstick bits, and then I yell Yahtzee straight into your head. When we go, light up with rhythm, dog. We bark on the strip, we bark parking their cars, because y'all got the big locks from this big spot where it was. The big splash with this paint on the wall, you can oak frame anything that I does, because then it could be dusted for artifacts of your own, because that's how cool that it was. Article 53 says I need to beat this thing like it's never been beat, you know what I mean? Like a drum could play what I sing, or maybe the other way around. No way around it, bro. The bushes grow with them rows, so the people would know and write a note and put in bold and court the toe, because then I'm uncorked with thought every one I got. Every boomerang I swung, you gotta let go of the rock. Every time it's patter with this, then I could be Pendleton Riff. I would just put a pin in that shit, so all of the pig pins could get clean from their wit, because then they could sting just a bit, like a singe it just got into your skin. Where go with mode is for thinking those have full the road you won't. Connect the dots, I connect the lines that stretch above, because I'm astrological, dark. It isn't a bunch of the stars, it's only one, because the star stomps like it's a tree cut. Lumberjack sick, because a pleasure is all that I wish that I had. Time is past in the blink of an eye type shit, and then I thread the needle again when I spit, because that was a petri dish that collects something for a scientist that bit. Why don't you try it on for size, and then y'all could have saw that y'all were devilish like mine when you grin. That was a mining for gold, a mining for flow that connects with the list repeatedly though, because the repeat was low. Like I had the advantage though. Every time the nest was plugged, every time the TV set was on, every time the scramble come on, because it was a blinking blue screen you got. And then you could have said, oh my gosh, type stuff, but instead of D on the end, that's destruction, dog. That's a DS you want, because every time I got in a bar from my awesome talk. An understatement, underscore more of this that could rise above, like y'all cities get mobbed with a bunch of torches and pitchforks involved. Yes, my pitch perfect song has a fat bitch that's British and blonde, but the fat in the front kinda messes it up. Then y'all gotta mess up my talk because that was all that the mess halls were for when they scooped it on and put it on the metal plate. Go around, go around, go around. Ballerina City, Kelsey on his bits. That's a bitch I'd like to pit. I like the pokies, so I know my pokies, bro, because every time I hold the stroke, why don't you hold the dough? That's some watermelon coming through from out the throat. From out the city, the trumpet will play with the croaking bow. From the elephant in front, and it's a parade though when I say go. And then y'all can sprain so that you don't use much. Have an aspirin for lunch and the brown buck if you want. And then you could back up a cub, you could back up a truck. Every time the lettuce was plucked, from every time when it's seeded to grow. Take a seat if you want, Indian stove with the lace cross, and then y'all could carve a canoe from out of what I caught, because that become a stump. That become the lessons we told to the yo. Let's see if they seep in the dough. If they don't, we can knock on the dough. Let's carve on the toe, because that was that was the story we've been telling for so long. Because we're telling to dough with a bunch of them toes at the troll was looking for. Powder kicks so sick, and then y'all can get the powder domes if you wish you get dumb. But they were small, so don't lose grist, but don't lose heart and don't lose hope, because the next flow's coming through right now. Yes. That's what we said, of course, for y'all. That's what we said, of course. Said it then, and then forget it, bitch. This is a rotisserie that spins. This is so Rochambeau. So, what rocks your boat? Was it tides or was it something else? Was it icebergs that make holes? Was that sunk yet? If not, the next should do the job, because then you can next mark it off of the list with an X over a check with another ingredient mix. Never recipe that bitch. In the note, this isn't where it's kept. These are the cuffs, and that's how they rip. The weakest link, all of them be when me starts to sing, and then that was the rip in the seams that I think that I would have got if the strength was up. That was a level up. Can't you tell? When that part of the song was stopped, and then y'all fucking mobbed some blood to see what the box was got. And then the box was gone, and then that was where the box stops. That's a 10-pointer flop that I suck. And the battleship, of course, because I won. W Chester, that would have been the World Series of ripping this bitch and this mic and that spin. Then y'all could have knighted and shit every time with a knife into your chest. I ain't going for back, I ain't bruising, you ain't Caesar at all. You Caesar dressing, if anything, dawg. Is that why you brought up the salt? But you did it in the wrong part. Mixed up talk, because those are minions, dog. In a minute, I'm just gonna make you miss like I shifted. And then I fucking shifted it to second. How is this? I thought my transmission was fucking injured or limped. Like it did something for the Olympics, and then it skipped. Like it didn't have the right pressure points to get. Points to get? Yes. Pointed with rip, a pinnacle dog. I'm a unicorn as a matter of fact, and y'all just a matter of facts. In a matter of seconds, cause that you the TV you watch, that Netflix. So why don't you get what this gift is? Just give it rip like a kid did, and then you could mimic what they did in a second. All of this is in a second, isn't it? Cause they click it. They was the clock and they did the job. That's a digital what? Cause I miss you what? Like a whole bunch of blood, a whole bunch of mobs, a whole bunch of buckets to be soaking them up, to be bringing them up. And then the ring will go all the time. You can't get up. Love your arm. Oh. TWA.